उससे भी ज्यादा एक्साइटेड है हमारा मेन इवेंट, हमारे अंकल एलेक्स, जो कि अपने आप को ग्रैंडपा बोलते हैं आजकल, अपनी वीडियोस में वापस आ रहे हैं। आई एम अ ह्यूज फैन ऑफ एलेक्स सिंस लाइक स्टार्टिंग। जो
सेम।
उनके साथ जितने मैक्स हॉलोवे, ऑल्डो के साथ मैचेस हुए, बाकी जिन्होंने जैसे उन्होंने फेदरवेट डिवीजन को क्लीन अप किया, ट्रूली अमेजिंग। थोड़ा सा बुरा भी लगता है लाइक लास्ट 4 में से 3 फाइट्स ही लॉस्ट, especially after that knockout loss to Islam, then again knockout, back-to-back knockout with Tuporia, which is again building himself as another greatest of all time, जो हम आगे कभी बात करेंगे. But this has been an exciting main event, whereas Diego Lopez is on 5 fight win streak. UFC में जब से है, only one loss, that too again a decision, which you me know कि if you leave it up to judges, anything can happen. को किसी को भी फेवर कर सकते हैं. There are a lot of factors into it. So आपका उस पे क्या टेक है अनुराग इस बार के मेन इवेंट पे?
I think Volk will win this one. He has had 2 consecutive knockout losses, but that should not be taken as proof of his fighting ability. Because if you take the featherweight division, if you like compare, so Max Holloway and Volkanovski were far beyond reach for any contender
Exactly.
until Topuria came into the picture. So for Volk, if you saw the first Islam fight, he dominated. In the later rounds, he was dominant.
I thought first fight Volk won.
Yeah, I also thought, because see, again the business comes into the picture.
इसने
You've got a
मतलब आज
company to
तक
run.
इसने इस्लाम ने आपके बैक ली और वो बंदा हंस रहा और यू कर रहा है, मतलब वो जस्ट शोड एट दैट मोमेंट कि रेगिस्तानी रेसलिंग का तोड़ है. एंड इफ यू आर
Yes,
स्केर्ड, बट इट इज अ नॉर्मल रेसलिंग.
sometimes you have to look at the bigger picture, not the stats. Stats don't tell the complete picture.
Right,
Because
exactly.
if you see the conditions, Volk took that fight, the second Islam fight.
Very short notice.
He was drinking heavily. He did not have a training camp. He was dealing with mental issues. If you take that into picture, the knockout loss was justified because he took the
Yeah.
fight on short notice. He was like drinking very
But-
heavily during that time, and he was not mentally well, and then not resting after that knockout loss, and immediately going for a title defense against Topuria, about whom you know that he has the knockout power. You have seen his knockouts. That Jai Herbert knockout was absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. So you cannot go in like that. That was one thing that Volk did wrong. But he has been saying that he has not touched alcohol in a long time, since before the training camp. And if any of the audiences has trained in any combat sport, even if you have trained, and if you have trained after like a one night bender or getting hungover the previous day, you would know what kind of toll it takes on your body. I have done that. I have trained once when like drinking heavily a day earlier and then training, and you won't believe that you feel completely lethargic. Your jabs won't have power, your punches won't have power, you won't be able to do anything. So that is a very big factor in every fight. And if you see Diego Lopez, we see the 5 fight win streak, but we don't see how much Dan Ige was able to push him in that late replacement. Dan Ige took that fight on, I believe, 10 hours notice.
Yeah, 10 hours notice. It was like in the morning only it was decided that he's fighting him.
So how much he was able to push Diego Lopez, that was like watching that. Dan Ige had a full camp. It was like a very competitive fight. It was a very competitive fight if you watch that one.
Right.
He was able to
I
push
agree.
Diego Lopez to the edge. And I don't think that at this point of time Diego Lopez is ready for a challenge like Volkanovski. You could have given him, I believe, you could have given him any other fighter, anyone in the top 5 for another fight. After that, yeah, you could have given him Volkanovski.
But I think I agree with you on Volkanovski part. I think he did try to came back very quickly after the knockout. He should have taken that break before coming back, recovered well. But for Diego Lopez, I think the only difference I see is, you are correct कि डैनी के साथ उनकी बहुत competitive fight थी, and if Danny can do that to him, for Volkanovski it would be like a cakewalk कि कुछ भी नहीं करना होगा. If we have that original Volkanovski is back. My only concern is that you have seen what happened with Israel, right? From being like, अभी भी आप उसकी जो fight देखोगे, he almost wins, but around 3rd, 4th round he has lost that grit of win by any means. तो मेरा बस एक कंसर्न ये है कि इफ देयर इज डिएगो लोपेज हु इज अ यंग हंग्री किड हु वांट्स टू बिकम अ चैंपियन, अब उसके पास ट्रेनिंग का भी टाइम था, सब था, देन देयर इज वोल्कानोव्स्की जिसने ऑलरेडी सब प्रूव कर दिया है दैट ही इज ऑलरेडी अ लेजेंड इन यूएफसी across, not UFC, across MMA. तो he does not have that hunger left in him. Volkanovski अगर वापस नहीं आता तो I think what would be the game plan? So if let's say you are the coach of Diego Lopez, आपको Volkanovski को beat करना हो तो आप क्या game plan लेके चलोगे?
First of all, Volkanovski is a very skilled fighter. He's a very good fighter. He can stop your takedowns. He can go toe to toe with you in the striking department as well. And one thing Volkanovski does really well is manage the range very well. He'll close the distance really fast, land some punches on you, and then he'll retreat. One of the things that he did good against Topuria was he was using his leg kicks very well. That he uses very, very frequently. That we have seen with the Max Holloway fight as well. The thing is, when you close the distance and then you retreat, there's always a chance of your back going back against the cage, and that will cut your angles to move out of the way. That was what Topuria was able to take advantage of. He cut the angles. He didn't give Volkanovski space to move out of his strikes. So that is what Diego Lopez should do. Keep the pressure on. Keep Volkanovski on the back foot and trap him against the cage, which will cut the angles, which will not give him enough space. And then you have the chance to do something that Topuria did. Obviously, Diego Lopez is not like a very big knockout artist. But yeah, if you are able to land some punches, if you're able to find your range, if you're able to back him against the cage and find your range, then you can obviously take the fight to him, and not the fight would not be just one-sided.
So just to understand, if I'm Diego Lopez and if I have to win, my key to victory is put pressure on Volkanovski, make him go back and attack. And I believe क्योंकि Lopez के पास 5 राउंड का एक्सपीरियंस नहीं है, while Volkanovski has been in war with lot of different beasts and animals like Max and other folks in UFC itself. So in early rounds, like round 1 or 2, put him on back foot in Volkanovski and land that punch if he's able to, you know, do what other Islam and Topuria did, कि आप early land करके वो knockout कर दो. I think that is, but if it goes past 2 round, we see Volkanovski winning overall. And I think for Diego Lopez, ground game is not an option. जब वो Volkanovski ब्रायन ऑर्टेगा के दांत से निकल सकता है तो वो किसी से भी निकल सकता है. आप मतलब that was like अब माइंड ब्लोइंग मोमेंट कि भाई ये कैसे लिया. लाइक 99% ऑफ द फाइटर्स वुड हैव टैप्ड आउट जब ब्रायन ऑर्टेगा के साथ उनका मैच था इन दैट चोक, बट लाइक Volkanovski द ग्रेट. सो आई थिंक एक्साइटिंग फाइट is happening. Me and Anurag both are rooting for Volkanovski. But जैसे अनुराग ने बोला, if I am Diego Lopez और हमारे सोहेल खान जैसे बोलते मेरे भाई कुछ चीजें करनी पड़ती, कुछ चीजें नहीं करनी. तो जो कुछ चीजें उन्हें करनी है वो करनी है अर्ली राउंड्स में करनी है, और उसमें भी उन्हें स्टैंड अप में उन्हें बैकफुट पे पुश करके करना है. इफ दे वांट टू विन इट, ग्राउंड गेम अवॉइड करना है. भाई Volkanovski को अपना ओरिजिनल जो गेम प्ले है विद एवरी राउंड इंटेंसिटी पिक करते जाओ, अपनी रेंज फाइंड करो एंड जस्ट take Diego Lopez part piece by piece and, you know, utilize full 5 rounds. So let's see who gets back as our new champion of featherweight division in UFC 314. And thank you so much Anurag for this expert breakdown. We will keep calling you, our audience love you. उनको बहुत मजा आता है आपके इनसाइट्स देखने में. लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब अगर आप चाहते हो अनुराग और भी ऐसे इंटरेस्टिंग प्री एंड पोस्ट फाइट एनालिसिस हमारे साथ शेयर करें. थैंक यू सो मच अनुराग.